Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's great to see so many of you here today. My name is Dennis Ram, and I am the Alberta NDP candidate for Calgary Pagan. Woo! And on Monday, let me tell you, I intend on being elected the MLA for Calgary Pagan. We are gathered here today on the traditional territory of the signatories of Treaty 7, and I also want to recognize the Métis people and their deep connection to this land. Friends, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up cleaning carpets, furnaces, and floods with the family business. Pretty much grew up cleaning houses. Now, I'm a corporate lawyer, tech founder, and community advocate. I know the value of hard work and how important small businesses are to the fabric of our community. I was the first generation in my family to graduate from post-secondary, and now I'm proud to be a candidate here with the Alberta NDP. Access to justice is so important. So I also founded a nonprofit where we help people that can't afford a lawyer completely for free. I was also inspired to run because I care deeply about this city, this province, and helping others. I was drawn to the vision and character of our leader, Rachel Notley. Woo! Yeah! She's passionate, serves with integrity, and has devoted so much of her life to delivering for Albertans. It's an absolute dream to be on this stage in front of all of you here today, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you all the incredible woman who's going to lead our work in building a better future, Calgary, the one and only Rachel Notley! Rachel, 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 Rachel.
Wow! Calgary, how are you? What a crowd. Thank you all so much, and thank you to the amazing Dennis Ram. Dennis, you are an incredible candidate, and on Monday, I absolutely know you will be the first NDP MLA for Calgary Pagan. So my friends, I have one question for you. Are you ready to go out and win this election? Well, that's good. I was hoping you'd say that. You know, we are in the final days of our campaign to build a better future for Albertans. And Albertans are ready. They are ready for that change. More than 600,000 people have already cast their ballots. And we expect today to break absolutely all the records. And on that note, let me check. Who here has already voted? Nice work, folks. That's excellent. And for all of those of you who didn't put up your hand, you're getting on the bus with me as soon as this is done, and we're driving down to the polls, okay? But clearly, you know, this is a close election. And it could actually come down to one seat. But I want you all to know, if it is that close, we have a plan. Turns out, we have an inside track on someone who's pretty open to crossing the floor. So, you know, Danielle, you got my number. Call me. I tell you, joke writing at 11 p.m. on E-2. Yes. Honestly, though, I am just kidding. I'm just kidding. Although this is a tight election, and it is an important election, there is so much support that is coming here, that's out there for our party. We are feeling it on the ground, on the doors, at our rallies, all places where thousands of people are coming to join our movement. And I got to tell you, I am feeling the momentum in this city today. It is amazing. And as I look around this room, I see so many familiar faces, longtime New Democrats who've worked so hard to get our party to this point, who have given so much for our cause. And to you, I just have to say thank you. Thank you for your support and for your commitment over all these many years. But you know what? I also see a heck of a lot of new faces. Some folks who might be trying on some orange for the very first time. Now, I think some of you may have heard me say this before, but if this is your first NDP rally, raise your hand. Ah, very nice. Well, I'll tell you folks, if you folks haven't met me yet, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Notley, and I am ready to be your premier. So, you know, a lot of the new folks we're hearing from, they're telling me that they're conservative and that they're going to be lending us their vote. But to be honest, that's just fine with me, because you know what? Your vote is not something that anyone is entitled to simply because of one's party colors. Rather, I believe that votes are earned, not just at election time, but every single day in between. And my commitment to you is that our team will work every day to be the government you deserve. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that by focusing on your priorities. You're concerned about the cost of living and the state of public health care. Me too. You want more jobs in a more resilient economy with no income tax increases and no sales tax. Me too. And you're concerned about protecting your Canada pension. Yeah, me too. Big time. So welcome. I want you to know that the Alberta NDP shares your love for this great province. You know, the towering ambition of our cities, the wild ruggedness of our landscapes, and the warmth of our people. Albertans are compassionate and hardworking and honest, and you deserve a government that lives up to those values. Now, I do know many of you, many folks out there, they don't trust the new UCP or its leader to demonstrate those values. Danielle Smith, honestly, she flips more often than a pancake at Stampede. And you know, she wants to go after my record. I'll tell you something, I'm proud of my record. My record our record, is more jobs, better health care, and cutting child poverty in half. Danielle Smith, on the other hand, has spent her entire career working to make people pay for public health care. When you get to the doctor's office, she wants you to use your credit card, not your health care card. And she wants to sell off Calgary's hospitals to the highest bidder. More privatization, more paying out of pocket, and longer wait times. All of this we know because we have it on video, high definition, to be clear. She's also been very clear. She wants to fire the RCMP, and she wants to gamble with your pension. And this week we heard from Premier Peter Lougheed's first Attorney General, the Honorable Jim Foster out of Red Deer, and one of the many other reasons why Danielle Smith shouldn't be Premier. He said it very plainly. Danielle Smith is unfit to be Premier because she broke the law. That is it. At a time when so many Albertans were calling on the UCP to care for the patients in our hospitals, calling for teachers for their kids, calling for real action to lower their power bills so they could make ends meet, those Albertans calling, well, they got sent to voicemail. Because as it turns out, Danielle Smith was on the other line with one of the most well-known practitioners of hate speech in this province. She was on the phone, not with doctors or business leaders or teachers, but with extremists. Because you know what? That's who she is. And that is who her team is. So let us remember, she had a candidate who attacked some of the most vulnerable children in our province. And she stayed quiet for days. And now she's not sure if she's going to let her back into her caucus. Will she or won't she? We cannot ignore that. Conservatives can no longer ignore that. That is not the Alberta we know and love. That is not the province we live in, and that is not this city. On behalf of all Albertans who just want to have a government that will work for them, I say this: enough is enough. It is time to come together as Albertans, going beyond party colors, coming together as people who want to see better for themselves, for their families, for their province, a better future for all of them. And I know all of this sometimes sounds like there's a lot to vote against in this election. But today, I also want to remind you that there are a whole bunch of things that you can vote for. You can vote for smaller class sizes. You can vote for better access to mental health. You can vote for free contraception. You can vote to protect our mountains. And you can vote to throw away your crummy little paper health card and get a brand new health care card, because that is all you will ever need to access health care in this province. you know what? You can vote for those things, and you know what? Folks all over Alberta, they're already starting to do just that. In Calgary, Adele Lothar is voting because she wants to be able to afford hockey equipment and swim lessons for her kids. Zev Klimochko is voting because his power bills are out of control and he knows the Alberta NDP will cap them. Third-year law student Natalie Ofukeni is voting to freeze her tuition so she can stop skipping meals to pay off her loans. Sandy Klovchuk is voting because she wants seniors to be living at home and to have a better life. And at 68 years old, she wants her pension protected. And small business owner Sarah Elder Chamanera, so awesome by the way, is voting so business leaders like her don't have to pay any small business tax. And Roxanne Carr, former mayor of Strathcona County and a staunch defender of the industrial heartland, well, she's voting for a strong economy, one that is resilient and growing, where we attract investment, diversify, and create the jobs we need for the sustainable future we want, all with the lowest corporate taxes in the country. And former teacher and mother of two, Lisa Bush, is voting because she knows we need more teachers, more educational assistants inside more schools within which they are allowed to teach from a modern, progressive curriculum. And Brittany Marks. Let me tell you about her. Brittany was just diagnosed with terminal heart and lung disease just before her 15th birthday. Now, her parents, they were told they were told that she was not likely to see her high school graduation. But she's an Albertan, she's very strong. Anyway, we've had a chance to talk to her and meet her. She turned 18 in February, and she walked across that graduation stage with her decorated orange tank behind her. She earned her diploma. And she and her boyfriend are self-described political nerds, which is how we came to know them. They're very adorable together. And she told us that she was casting her very first vote. And friends, she's voting for us. And she's voting to protect our public health care, the health care that gives her precious moments with her loved ones. And she is voting because she wants it to be there for future generations. And I promise you, Bryn, I will work every day to make sure it is, because your vote is a gift and it means so much to all of us. So all of us are here. All of us are here to build that better future. In every corner of this province, there are Albertans who are using their votes to build something greater than themselves. And behind me, I have a team that is focused on what matters to you so that we can build a better province. I am running shoulder to shoulder, or in some cases, shoulder to elbow, with an incredible group of candidates from a diverse set of backgrounds. They are nurses and doctors, small business owners and business executives, financial experts and energy pioneers. Heck, we have the guy who helped develop Calgary's economic strategy, really a good guy to have on hand, I would say. There are teachers, there are social workers, there are lawyers, you heard from one of them, and farmers. There are parents and community leaders. There are friends and neighbors. This team here, it reflects the very best of Alberta. And my friends, if you haven't had a chance to meet them, allow me to introduce to you. This is your Calgary NDP team, and they are ready to be your NDP government. got to try and persuade Albertans that Danielle Smith should be premier for the next 4 years. But I also suspect that in their hearts, they don't even think she should be. In this room, we share Alberta's values. Danielle Smith and her UCP do not. So this time, in this election, I am urging Albertans to vote for the values that we all share, the sensible, stable, moderate values of Alberta's majority, that common sense, prairie pragmatism, and that relentless hope and energy that we all have for our future. You know, I've been going all across this province and listening to Albertans, and my offer to them is clear. Maybe you haven't always agreed with me, but I have never stopped listening, learning from my mistakes, and working to do better. To be the premier you deserve. To do the things I say I am going to do. So to all Albertans, if you want better health care, join us. If you want a better quality of life, lower monthly bills, your pension protected, all within Canada's lowest tax province, join us. If you want better leadership, someone you can trust to grow our economy, champion our energy sector, and always, always, always work for you, go out and vote Alberta NDP. Get your family to vote Alberta NDP. Ask your friends and neighbors to vote Alberta NDP. Stop strangers in this street and ask them to vote Alberta NDP. Politely, of course. Friends, as long as we stand together, we can and we will win this thing. Let's build a better future. Thank you.
Compass spins you astray. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. If you're feeling cold and blue, don't stand alone, don't stand alone. You've outgrown those tattered shoes. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that blood flow, find that heat. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that footing for your feet. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. There's a sea change coming with that orange dawn. And color's so much brighter when it shines on everyone. Stand together, stand together. Rise up and shine for the better. Stand together, stand together. Rise up and shine. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone.